Booktube. We are having Morning Miss with Miss Moo. I'm trying to read my book, but someone is demanding all of the attention. I don't know why she thinks she gets all the attention all the time. Do you, Moo? Do you, ma'am? How can you say no to this face? It's impossible. Hi Booktube, my name is Sarah and welcome to The Bookish Knitter and welcome to another daily reading vlog. Today is Wednesday. It is February the 26th. Happy Wednesday everybody. Bright and sunny day today. I stepped out this morning and took the garbage out and it was warm outside. Like it's probably like +5 or something, which, you know, when it's been negative something, it feels like a beautiful spring day out there. The snow out there is melting like crazy. So yeah, that's a good thing. But anyway, so reading update for today. It's early. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I've had my breakfast, which was delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Before I get into the reading, I gotta tell you what I made myself for breakfast. So I made myself a breakfast taco. So I used one of the wraps, you get those like wraps, whatever. So I used one of those and I made an egg, like scrambled an egg, and added cheese to it and shredded cheese. And then I have the pre-cooked bacon and I warmed a piece of bacon up. So I added that to it and I was like, put it in the wrap and it was like really good. And I thought, oh, it needs a little something else. And I went into the fridge and we have a baggie, like a Ziploc baggie filled with the hot sauces from Taco Bell. Like every time you order Taco Bell, they give you like a gazillion sauces in the bag. So we always save them because when I make tacos at home, then that's what I use because they're just going to give it to us. Why am I going to throw it out? So I grabbed one out of the fridge and I added it. I'm like, oh my God, it was so good. I now want this for breakfast like every day. I didn't have it with my yogurt, so I had something. I mean, it's not that it was unhealthy. No more unhealthy than something, like still healthier than McDonald's, I'm sure. But it was really, really good. So I was like pretty pleased with that. I'm like, maybe next time add some mushrooms and some green pepper, Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So back to what I was actually talking about. Books. Sorry if the camera's shaking around. I'm using the selfie stick thingy here as I stand and talk to you guys. So last night I did finish reading One Colorado Night by Joanne Rock. I gave it 4 stars. I will talk more about it on Monday when I do my wrap up for the week. So that was book 33 for the year. So yay. So what had happened was so now I'm back to reading High Stakes Bounty Hunter, and I read a bit of that this morning before I had breakfast. You would have seen a clip before this. I was sitting with Missy. I tend to sit for a little bit and read like a chapter of my book before I go down and have breakfast, and then I read another chapter usually while I'm having my breakfast. It's a thing that I do. Anyway, I was having some love session with Missy, a little, she jumped up on my lap for some cuddles. So anyway, I'm now 52% of the way through that book, High Stakes Bounty Hunter. So I mentioned yesterday that I had a cozy mystery that I was going to start next. And I legit was going to. I had borrowed it on audio from the library, and it was Death Something Among Us. I'll pop the cover of it up here. It's by Betty Henchman. It's from her brand new cozy mystery series called Crochet and Crumpets, I think. And I was super excited about reading it. But then after finishing Fangirl Down, which I really enjoyed, I wasn't in the mood for another audiobook. I'm still not quite 100% back to I enjoy audiobooks and I really enjoyed listening to Fangirl Down. I read the first 40% as an ebook and then finished it as an audiobook, but I just wasn't in the mood for another audiobook because I think I've mentioned this before, but I can actually read faster with a physical or an ebook than I can as an audiobook. My audiobooks, I don't like going past 1.5 speed because it starts to get confusing to me and I can't understand what's being said. So, but reading with my eyeballs, I can read faster than that. My page count is faster. And not that this is a race and not that I'm trying to make this a race, but anyway, I wasn't in the mood for an audiobook. Let's put it that way. So I'm like, let's see what else is available. So I went on the library and I saw some of the coming soon stuff. And there was the second book in the Killers of a Certain Age series by Deanna Raybourn comes out on Tuesday. So I put it on hold and I'm like, I wonder if the first book is available. So I looked and it's not. It was a 17-week wait at the Toronto Public Library. And I'm like, forget that. So I went and I looked on Kindle because sometimes, the ebook might be cheaper and we don't have the money right now, but Garrett gets paid tomorrow. And I thought, well, maybe I'll treat myself if the book is relatively inexpensive. Oh no, it's $20 as an ebook. And I'm like, well, I'm not buying it. So forget that. I'll just put it on hold and wait for it to come in. So then I went on the Ajax Public Library, which is my local town library Libby system, And I looked, and wouldn't you know, Killers of a Certain Age was available. 1 of 1 copy was available, and I borrowed it. So I started it last night. So this is by Deanna Raybourn, and it is being touted as a cross between the Golden Girls and James Bond. So it's basically about these 4 women who back in the late 1970s were recruited by this secret organization to become assassins. So they are murderers. These are not good people. Like, these are murderers. Now, they're not murdering good people. They're murdering bad people, but they're still murderers, regardless of how you look at it. Well, now 40 years has passed, and they're retiring. And now that they're retiring, someone is after them to assassinate them. So now they have to protect themselves, basically. And I read last night the prologue, and I read the first chapter, and I'm hooked already. So super excited I've got this one. Again, I've got it as an ebook. Yeah, so I will update you guys more later. But anyway, that's it for right now. I'm going to sit down, relax, maybe do some cross stitch. It's still early. Oh, I've got to take my pills and read my bit in the Sweet Valley High book that I'm reading, which I don't think I mentioned yesterday. I started Dangerous Love by Francine Pascal, which is the 6th book in the Sweet Valley High series. I don't own a copy of this one physically. So I need to rectify that, but I did get it as an ebook. It costs $3 or something for Kindle. Anyway, it is what it is. I bought it. Yeah, so in this one, Todd gets a motorcycle, and Elizabeth has been forbidden by her family to ride on the motorcycle. So something's going to happen. I know how this plays out, but anyway, I'm going to do some more reading on that as well, take my pills, and then relax for a bit, but I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hello, my friends. Just a quick showing of where we're starting with the cross stitch this morning. This is where we are on the Blue Jay. This is what it looks like so far. So we're going to work on this little bit here and see how much we can get done. I will update you guys later. Bye. So a quick update. As you can see, I've got someone in my lap again. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I've been sitting here doing some stitching. I'm not really going to show you too much. But she jumped up here, and I was trying to stitch still, and I wasn't paying her any attention. So she decided to knock the pen that I use off the table in order to get some attention. Because that's the kind of cat I'm dealing with right now. This is my life. Always pay attention to Missy. Right, Missy? Right? Right. Okay, my friends, a little stitchy update. So I got quite a bit done today. I got over 200 stitches added. So I've done basically all of this up in here. So that's what he looks like now. But what I thought I'd show you is what he's going to look like. So you can kind of get a visual from this as to what it's going to be. So this is what the finished piece looks like. So I am working on this part over here. So I'm going to be working up into his beak and into his head. I think I'm going to continue going like upwards on it and kind of work on some of that. So yeah, he's pretty spectacular looking. That's what he's going to look like when it's done. According to the pattern software that I use, I'm not even 25% of the way done this piece yet. This is going to be a long one. Like I said in an earlier vlog, I think if I get this done this year, I would be absolutely amazed. But yeah, I am loving working on this piece. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So, and I think I mentioned that there's a companion one of a cardinal. And the cardinal's facing, so like it looks like they're like looking at each other, I guess, if you hung them side by side. So that's my eventual plan, is to stitch both of them and then put them both up on the wall and have them, like, frame them and have them facing each other. So, yeah. So that is what I've gotten done. I am actually really pleased with it. I love the coloring in this. I just think it's so pretty. Yeah. So anyway, guys, that is it for right now. Reading update. I am now about 20% of the way through Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Raybourn, and I'm really enjoying that. And I'm about 65% of the way through High Stakes Bounty Hunters. So I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Okay, it just took me a second to find it. Here's the cardinal. So this is the companion piece to the Blue Jay. So this will be when I'm done the Blue Jay, you know, sometime next year. Then I'll be starting on this one. But yeah, pretty spectacular. Hello, friends. Another crafty update. So yes, it's still early. If you can't tell, it's like the glasses. You can see through the window through the glasses. But I moved over to sit here on the bed because I needed to stretch my legs out. And the chair that I sit in, we bought it secondhand a couple years ago, and it's a lovely little chair. I sit in it as much as I possibly can because it's far better on my back, but it can be a little uncomfortable. So anyway, I decided to pick up the sweater. So here we are. So I'm going to knit on the sweater, watch some booktube, do some reading. It's only 3 o'clock. It's literally just a few minutes after the last time I talked to you guys or showed you my cross stitch. And I wanted to show you this. So this is the Flax Sweater by Tin Can Knits. This is a free pattern. So I'm taking a chance here. I'm very nervous because this isn't a very, this is a beginner sweater is what they consider it to be. But there's a part in here that they give you along the back of the sweater. You can do what's called short row shaping. So you're doing just, other knitters will understand what I'm talking about, but it's like you do smaller, like just back and forth, and it's supposed to make the sweater fit you better. You can omit it. Like on the first time I knit the sweater, they didn't have this in the pattern. They've updated the pattern since to include this new short row shaping in the back, right? So I was going to skip it and just continue on. And I thought, you know what? Let's give it a try. The only reason, it's easy. I've done short rows before. And they are fairly straightforward. The thing is that it's been so long since I've knit a garment like this, and I've already knit so much on it, I'm so afraid of making a mistake. But, luckily the stuff is written out really well. I've read through the directions like 3 or 4 times, so I'm going to give it a shot. So I just thought I'd give you guys an update, and, yeah. And I am going to definitely need to roll a new ball of yarn tonight, because I am almost out. But, yeah, I will update you guys again later. Bye. Okay, friends, quick little update. This is not a crafty update or a reading update. I got something in the mail and I wanted to show you all. So my lovely friend Fiona over at Reads and Eats sent me a birthday card in the mail. She is so sweet. So my birthday is next Wednesday. But this is just, and some little prezzies too. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much, sweetie. But look at this card. Is that not perfect? So we have Missy and George and Presley and a couple other cats. Absolutely delightful. And she designed the card and she made the card and oh, it's just so, so cute. I love it so much. Thank you so, so much. So she also sent me a couple of stickers that she made. So this one says, Saturday reading and tea time. And then we have one that says just one more chapter. And then this lovely one of a girl sitting. That's my perfect idea right there. Absolutely perfect. And then some delightful little bookmarks. So we've got this one that's a bookshop. In the fall, it looks like, which is my favorite time of year. And then this beautiful, cheerful sun, or cheerful flower. I love it so much. Thank you again so much, Fiona. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. This just made me so happy. So yay, I love a good birthday card. Thank you again so much. All right, I'll be back in a little bit with another update, guys. Hi friends, it is just after 7 at night, and I thought I would pop on here and end the vlog. Not much else has gotten done since the last time I talked to you. I haven't done much more reading, is what I mean. So I'm going to leave the reading where it is. I'm probably going to get some more reading done tonight. But for knitting, I have started the short rows. I'm halfway through doing it. I'm not going to show you the sweater right now. I will show it to you tomorrow. Because I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll have put the sleeves on hold, basically, and just be working on the body of the sweater, and yeah. So that's fun. That's more knitting people would understand what I just said. But yeah, for reading-wise, like I think I said earlier, I'm about 62% of the way through High Stakes Bounty Hunter, and I am now about 25% of the way through Killers of a Certain Age, which I'm really enjoying. High body count on that one. I was telling my husband when I was driving him to work that a part of me wants to like start like a little chart, like how many people get killed. So yeah, but I am enjoying it so far. It's got kind of a little bit of a weird sense of humor, and it jumps back and forth that you're hearing it in first person from one of our main characters, Billy, female, and then also in like, I think it's third person or second person, where somebody's telling the story, somebody else like outside is, you know what I mean? I never know what everything means. So anyway, I am enjoying it. I don't know if it's going to be fantastic. It's not grabbing me the way I wanted it to, but it's definitely an enjoyable read, and that's really all that I can ask for. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's about it. I got Presley here with me right now. You guys haven't seen him in a few days, so I'll turn the camera around. But, what else was I going to say? Tomorrow morning I have my doctor's appointment, just my physician, just in town. She's just down the street. It's to fill out those medical forms, but I'm sure she's going to want to see me and get my blood pressure and talk to me and all those wonderful things. And I'm definitely going to have to leave the sheets with her because I didn't realize my brother printed them out for me because we don't have a printer. So he printed the sheets off at work for me and, dropped them off at the house last night. And, so I'll take them with me tomorrow, but it's 7 pages. So guaranteed I'm not going to get those back for probably a week or two. And it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I mean, this is going to be a process. I should have started it earlier, but I didn't realize, because my thing was that I was still getting the employment insurance, and that didn't run out till January. And I thought, oh, I've got tons and tons of time, and I didn't realize how much time this would take, but I lost a lot of time trying to figure out who was supposed to fill this stuff out. So they don't make any of these processes easy, you guys, and I'm sure any of you who have had to deal with any kind of insurance or anything like that know exactly what I'm talking about, so yeah. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll deal with it. It'll all get corrected. It'll all get done in due time. I'm going to enjoy my chocolate. I've got another Hershey's Kiss, my after-dinner treat. It's got Woodstock on the bottom. Very cute. And yeah, so that's it, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care and happy reading. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, everybody. Here's Mr. Presley. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Say hi. Listen to those purrs. Such a happy guy, aren't you? Such a happy guy.